Hello everyone, welcome back to online class. I'm AKKAMAHADEVI, your science teacher from Upper Public School, Kalaburgi. So children, today I'm here to discuss the exercise part of chapter Getting to Know Plants. So today we will discuss the exercise part of this chapter. Okay children, so just open your textbook. So first question. Correct the following statements and rewrite them in your notebook. So they have given the statements which are wrong. So what we should do? We should rewrite those statements. Okay. So the first statement is stem absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Okay. So the question is stem absorbs water and minerals from the soil. So let me write answer on the board. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. So what is the statement which they have given children? Stem absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Whether the stem will absorb water and minerals from the soil? Yes children? No. Then the correct statement is roots. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. So here the wrong word was like stem. So instead of stem, what we have written? Roots. So instead of stem, roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. Okay. So now second question. Leaves hold the plant upright. Okay, so what is the second statement, children? Leaves hold the plant upright. Okay, so the answer is stem hold the plant upright. So here leaves will hold the plant upright. Yes, children? Leaves will hold? No, it is wrong. So instead of leaves, stem, isn't it? So here stem hold the plant upright. So the wrong statement was leaves hold the plant upright, and the correct statement is instead of leaves, stem. So stem is the main part, isn't it, which hold the plant upright. Okay. So now the third statement is roots conduct water to the leaves. Okay. So here what is the statement? Roots conduct water to the leaves. And the answer is so here instead of roots, which part is going to conduct water to the leaves? From the roots, as we discussed yesterday, like it is transported to stem, and that stem transport water to leaves, isn't it? So the statement was like roots conduct water to the leaves, and the correct statement is stem conduct water to the leaves. So here instead of roots, the answer is stem. Okay. So now next statement is the number of petals and stamens in a flower is always equal. Okay. So what is the question, children? The number of petals and stamens in a flower is always equal. Whether it should be like this. So the statement is true. Let us see. So fourth answer is the number of petals and stamens in a flower is always not equal. It is not like the petals and stamens in a flower should be always equal. It is not like that. Okay. So what is the correct statement, children, here? The number of petals and stamens in a flower is always not equal. The statement was always equal and the correct statement is always not equal. They may be different. Okay. So now next statement is, if the sepals of a flower are joined together. Okay. So once again I'll repeat, children. If the sepals of a flower are joined together, its petals are also joined together. So if the sepals of a flower are joined together, then the petals are also joined together. Is it true, children? Let us see. So the number of sepals joined together in a flower, they will be together. If the sepals of a flower are joined together, its petals are also joined together. So for this, the correct statement is if the sepals of a flower are joined together, its petals may or may not be joined together. Okay. So the correct statement is, if the sepals of a flower are joined together, its petals may or may not be joined together. It is not like if the sepals are joined, then the petals should also be joined together. Okay. It may or may not be joined together. Okay. So now next statement, children. If the petals of a flower are joined together, then the pistil is joined to the petal. So once again I will repeat, children. If the petals of a flower are joined together, so if the petals of a flower are joined together, then the pistil is joined to the petal. So the correct answer for this is if the petals of a flower are joined together, then pistil need not necessary to be joined to the petal. Okay. So here it is not necessary. Like if the petals of a flower are joined together, then pistil need not necessary to be joined to the petal. It is not like the petal should also be joined. Like pistil need not necessary to be joined to the petal. Okay. So once again I will repeat, children. If the petals of a flower are joined together, okay, then pistil, okay, pistil need not necessary to be joined to the petal, okay. It is not compulsory, like it should also be joined, okay. So now next question is, so what is the next question, children? Draw a leaf, okay, draw a leaf, a taproot and flower you have studied, okay. So now you should draw a leaf, okay. So already we know, yes children. So first is a leaf. So try to draw neatly, children, and use pencil and color pencils also to label the parts, okay. Yes children. So here is a leaf. So now can you guess the parts of a leaf? Yes, already we have discussed. Yes children. So a part of a leaf, yes, a part of a leaf which is attached to the stem is known as petioid. Yes children, a part of a leaf which is attached to the stem is known as petioid, and a broad green part is known as lamina, and small lines on a leaf, they are known as veins. So the small lines which are present on a leaf, they are known as veins, and a vein, thick vein which is present in the middle of a leaf is known as mid-rib. Okay, so these are the parts of a leaf. So next, E, B. So B1 is a taproot. A tap root. Okay. So in a taproot, what we find in children? We find a long, prominent main root, isn't it? So on the main root, we find a bunch of lateral roots, isn't it? So here, so what we call for this? This is a main root. Okay, so long, prominent main root, and these are all lateral roots, isn't it? So here is main root, and these are all lateral roots. Okay, so this is a tap root. So next is a flower. Okay. A flower. So just it is a rough diagram, children. You try to practice neatly. Okay. So now here is a flower, and the parts of a flower are, yes, children. So these are known as petals, isn't it? So here I'm considering only one, so let it be petal. Okay. So here is petal. So now where do we find sepals? Yes, children? Exactly. So here is sepal. Okay. And now what we call these? Yes, children? What we call? So here stamens. Okay. And the middle part is known as pistil. Okay. So here are petals, sepals, stamens, and the middle part is known as, yes, children, pistil. So when we discuss in detail about stamen, okay, so here these parts, they are known as anther, and this part is known as filament. Okay, and when we talk about pistil, a female reproductive part, so here is stigma, style, ovary. Okay, so here is stigma, style, and ovary. So these three are the parts of pistil, and stamen and filament are the part of, like anther and filament are the part of stamen. Okay, so detail, like we will send PDF now. So just by seeing that you can draw, children. Okay, so this is all about a leaf, a taproot, and a flower. So now next question is, so now next question is, children, can you find a plant in your house or in your neighborhood which has a long but weak stem? Write its name. In which category will you place it? So you should find a plant which has weak stem. Okay, you should write the name of that plant, and even you should name like that plant belongs to which category. Okay, so let me write answer, children. So the third question, and the answer for this is, so first what they have asked you, like, can you, okay, can you find a plant in your house or in your neighborhood which has a long but weak stem? Can you find? Yes. Yes. The name of the plant. So the name of the plant is money plant. Okay. And the category of plant is So money plant belongs to which category, children? Climber. Okay. So the category of plant is climber. So this is third answer. So now next fourth question is, what is the function of a stem? So already we have discussed. Yes, children? So let me write here the function of stem. So what are the functions of stem, children? So first one. The function of a stem are so first one is it conduct water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. So what is the first function, children? It conducts water and mineral from the roots to the leaves. So here the main function of stem is it transports from roots to the leaves. Okay. It transports food from leaves to all parts of plants. Such as roots, flowers, etc. Okay. And C one is it holds plant in a aerial structure. In an aerial structure such as leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. Okay, so these are the main function of stem. So once again I will repeat, children. So here it conducts stem. Okay, stem conducts water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. Okay, and second function is it transport food from leaves to all parts of plants such as roots, flowers, etc. Okay, and the last function is it holds plant in a aerial structure such as leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. Okay, so this is all about the function of a stem. Okay, so now next question. So next question is, children, which of the following leaves have reticulate venation? So they have given some examples. You should choose the leaves which have reticulate venation. Okay. So the examples are like wheat, tulsi, maize, grass, coriander, China rose. Okay. So here the answer is like tulsi, coriander, China rose have reticulate venation. Okay. Whereas wheat, maize and grass have parallel venation. Okay. So fifth answer, tulsi, coriander, China rose. Okay. So they have reticulate venation. Okay. The leaves are of reticulate venation, whereas wheat, maize and grass, so they have parallel venation. Okay, so the leaves of tulsi, coriander and China rose have reticulate venation. The leaves of wheat, maize and grass have parallel venation. Okay, so now next question. If a plant has fibrous root, what type of venation do its leaves have? Yes, children, already we have discussed. Yes? So let me write here. So if the plant has fibrous root system, okay. So the answer for this is, if a plant has fibrous root, okay. So the question is, if a plant has fibrous root. So if a plant has fibrous root, then which type of venation do its leaves have? Yes, children, if a plant have fibrous root means then leaf venation will be parallel. Okay. So next is, if a plant has leaves with reticulate venation, what kind of roots will it have? So the answer for this is, plants with reticulate venation in their leaves are likely to have which type of root system, children? Taproot. Okay, so if the plants with reticulate venation in their leaves, then they are likely to have which type of root? Taproot. Okay. So now next question is it possible for you to find whether a plant has taproot or fibrous roots by looking at the impression of its leaf on a sheet of paper? So the question is, just by looking at the impression of a leaf, can you identify the name of that leaf? Like it contains which root system? Okay, so just by seeing the impression of a leaf on a sheet of paper, can you identify the root system? Yes, children? So for this, the answer is we cannot exactly recognize leaf without seeing it. So we cannot recognize without seeing it. We can able to make some ideas about a leaf by touching. So here, by seeing just the impression of a leaf, we cannot identify exactly. Okay, so just we can assume, like just we can guess, but we cannot say exactly. Okay, so now next question is, what are the parts of a flower? Yes, children, what are the parts of a flower? So let me tell you. The parts of a flower are sepals, petals, pistil and stamen. So again the parts of a stamen are anther and filament, and the parts of a pistil are stigma, style and ovary. Isn't it? So now next answer. And the question for that is, from the following plants, which of them have flowers? So just they have given some plants name, and we should identify among those which plants have flowers. So which plants produce flowers? Okay. So here grass, maize, wheat, chili, tomato, tulsi, people, shisham, banyan, mango, jamun, guava, pomegranate, papaya, banana, lemon, sugarcane, potato, groundnut. So these are the list. So from this, which plants give flowers? Yes, children, you all might be observed chili, isn't it? So chili plant will produce flowers. Tomato, tulsi, even mango tree, jamun tree, guava, pomegranate, papaya, banana and even lemon also. So these are the plants which produce flowers. Okay. So now 11th question, children. Name the part of plant which produce food. Name the process. So here you should name the part of a plant which produce food, and even you should write the process also. Okay. And for this the answer is 11th answer. The part of plant which produce food is the leaf. Okay. And the process is called, yes children, the process is called photosynthesis. So here the part of plant which produces food is leaf, isn't it? So as we all know that the leaves will produce, like it prepares food for the plants, and what we call for that process? So for that process we call photosynthesis. Okay. So now next question is, in which part of a flower you will find the ovary? Okay. So already we have discussed this, children. Yes. So in which part of a flower you will find the ovary? And the answer for this is 12th answer. So here pistil is the part of flower in which, yes, in which what we find? We find ovary. Okay, so here pistil is a part of flower in which we find ovary. Okay, so now last question, children. Name two plants in which one has joint sepals and the other has separate sepals. So you should name the two plants. Okay, so for that, the answer is flowers with joint sepals are datura and hibiscus. Okay, and the flowers with separate sepals are rose and mustard. Okay, so this is all about the exercise part, children. So again in the evening I will send the PDF of this chapter. So write neatly in your classwork book, and even you should draw the diagrams also neatly. Try to color and label them also. Okay, I hope like you have understood this class, children. This is for all today's class. Thank you. Have a nice day.